My name is Eric Miller. I'm one of the school counselors here at Appleton East, and I'm going to quickly walk you through Method Test Prep. Method Test Prep is an online platform that all students at Appleton East have access to. It's an ACT, SAT prep service, and it's something that can greatly help students increase their scores and their abilities within all areas of the ACT. There are over 80 lessons and quizzes pre-created within Method Test Prep, and they are specifically designed to be straightforward and informative. They are also designed to test specifically on the information taught within those respective lessons. And they are also designed to be fairly short, so 15 to 20 minutes, and focusing on the essentials to hopefully help students stay engaged in the process. So what I was going to do was I was going to walk you through how your son or daughter would get access to Method Test Prep. Hopefully they have all been logged in. And so students gain access through Zello. So I am on ClassLink right now. And so from Zello, or from ClassLink, I should say, I will click on Zello. Give me 1 second to change it to a student view. So now this is what the landing page in Zello looks like for our students. And then if you scroll down under links and resources, there's Method Test Prep. Now this will automatically log the students into Method Test Prep. If they had never logged in to Method Test Prep, this will automatically create their account. It's a pretty slick single sign-on setup. So now I'm just going to navigate from the staff homepage to what it looks like from the student. So here is what it would look like if your son or daughter logged into Method Test Prep. You can see from the student dashboard, there is quite a bit of information. You might quickly see this timeline in 0%. This is the self-guided practice, and it starts with week 1, and it goes all the way down to week 20, and that will walk you through the entirety of the Method Test Prep program. You can see weeks 19 and 20, complete English section full-length ACT, math, reading, science. So there's 4 sections of the ACT: English, math, reading, science. So you can see weeks 19 and 20 are completing both of their full-length tests. All the work up to that, weeks 1 through 18, cover different aspects of the ACT. In each week, it covers one of the 4 sub-tests within the ACT. Weeks 1 and 2 really are just general information, some warm-up stuff, evaluation, and then week 3, we're looking at general tips, and so on and so forth. So that is one option for your son or daughter, is to just jump in and start working their way down. This toolbar right here, or timeline, I should say, will start obviously working left to right as they're working. So that's one aspect. Another aspect is I'm going to kind of work from the bottom up here. So there's this resources and materials. Within us getting this for our students, there are all of these pre-created resources and review packets. So they have ACT math review packet, English review packet, reading and science. Then they have very hard math problems answer key, and then a few other things. There are user guides that aren't that important. But these presentations are pretty helpful for students, and it can just kind of walk them through and provide them with some additional information, as well as different videos. There's some videos targeted directly to parents, for students, and then looking at common mistakes and different strategy videos. So just some good resources there. If we go back to the home screen, if we go to the evaluation piece, these are short, 15 minutes or less evaluation tests on the sub-test. So it won't be the entire sub-test, but would be a short piece of that. If you go down to here, these are pre-created lessons by subject. If a teacher would assign a student a quiz, that would be in here. And then I wanted to point out this quiz on demand. This is a really, really cool feature that allows students to create their own lessons or quizzes. And so if I was a student like I was that struggled hard, like badly in math, let me select math. We're going to do multiple choice. We're going to do a quiz. And then down here, I can actually go through and pick the concepts. So let's say I really struggled with exponents. I really struggled with everything in math, but let's just pick percents, matrices, and let's do remainders. So then I selected those concept areas, and then let's just say I want a 15 question quiz, and I'll hit submit. And now it automatically created a quiz for me. And as I would go through and answer this, let me just guess and hit submit. Oh, and look at that. I guessed the right way. I did not want to do that. So let me see here. So now what I really like about this program is when a student answers the question wrong, it tells you the right answer, but then it also explains it. So here's the video explanation. And then here's just the audio explanation. And then here it is in text. So depending on your student's learning style, they may prefer just to watch the video, listen to it, or read it. What's really nice about the math is that they actually will show you the work while they're showing you how the correct answer goes. So that's the quiz builder, or quiz on demand, I should say, which I really, really think is a great tool, especially when students have knowledge, if they'd already taken the ACT or they know areas that they could strengthen. You can go in and really strengthen your abilities within there. There's also a vocabulary quiz and vocabulary list, which kind of allows you to gain some strengths in your vocab. And then lastly, here are the 2 full-length tests that are within Method Test Prep. So if you wanted to sit down and take a full-length practice ACT, they break it up by section area. And so you would get, just like on the regular test, 45 minutes for English, 60 for math, 35 for reading, and 35 for science. If I started the English, I'm going to hit continue. English, you have your passage here. You can see you have all the questions within the English section, 100 or 75. So I'm on 1 out of 75. And then on this left-hand side, you have what questions you've answered and which ones you haven't answered. And you can kind of jump around within here. We always encourage students to skip a question if they're struggling with it and to always go back. So this was a really, really quick overview of Method Test Prep. I know I am not able to be here tonight, but I know Ms. Smedberg will be able to answer any questions you guys have. Thanks.